My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Defect time. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll see it eventually. Large capsule. I'm a big fan of the large capsule just because it can give you unique kinds of runs you don't get otherwise. Okay, both this and this are 3 rest paths. This one comes in from 3 question marks and a shop. Show me the capsule. Oh! Strike dummy, good early game damage, and a shovel. You can now dig at rest sites in order to obtain a relic. I mean, I would love to have a miniature tent shovel run. Finally have my miniature tent shovel run. Cool-headed, double energy, and cold snap. I do like an early cold snap, but up against cool-headed when I'm playing strikes instead. Okay, take this cool-headed. Definitely take the heal there to make it easier to avoid healing at rest sites. So instead, I can get relics. Take 1 damage this turn to push a little bit more. Yeah, because this deck is not very aggressive outside of the strike dummy ups. Fairy in a bottle, refract, and turbo. Hey, refract got buffed. Yeah, search me as to why, but it did. I should get it just to cover some AoE and some good single target damage here as well. Catastrophe in a deck that already has a refract. Yum. There's also turbo. Could I take both? I can't take both. I wish I could take both. Focused strike. That card certainly is a strike. You know what? I'm taking turbo and focus strike. Didn't expect that now, did you? Be clumsy, and our rightmost orb now triggers its passive an additional time. Get him. That worked out pretty well. Another focus strike or an iteration? I'm not going to start playing around our second cycle. I think another focus strike, and then literally it's just like upgrade both focus strikes. Focus strike, 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 turbo, dual cast. Sadly got to take the full 11. Love to get more frost orbs out on the field. TL gunk up, boost away. I'm open to taking a single copy of Boost Away here, just as a zero-cost defense I can play alongside an expensive card like Refract. Okay. I'll dig, and we get the Bag of Marbles. Stonecracker, start of combat, upgrade 2 random cards in your draw path for the rest of the combat. Bag of Marbles is also 1 vulnerability to all enemies at the start of combat. And then Meat on the Bone, if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Pretty good stuff. Vulnerability plus additional strike damage on that first turn just shredded the cultist. Hotfix, Sunder, and Hologram. I'm very comfy with the hologram here. We did get once more and get a Sparkling Rouge at the start of your third turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dex. So here on the end of the first floor, we have 9 relics. So far. I'm going to use the attack potion here to try and save myself some health. Signal boosts, Claw, and Storm. I'll take a Signal boost because I'm always going to have a power worth playing. You know, I think I could probably take you in this fight and heal up with meat on the bone by the end. And that's a 10th relic, by the way. Alright, I'll drop Lockpot that turn. Yeah, because I'm gonna be taking enough damage. $33. God damn it, I'm 1 health above where I need to be. You. 3. What's another? 2, 8, 9. So I need to be down on 32. No, wait, hang on. Double that is 66. We're okay. We've actually already taken enough damage. I just don't know how to count. Yeah, so let's let that one do its level best. Perfect. Lovely. Lantern! Start each combat with additional energy, and I get potions aplenty, bulk up. I mean, ugh. Yeah, signal boost. It's a classic bulk up if I've ever seen one. Swift and skill. I'll take Swift there. And yeah, dig, I guess. I'm just going crazy on these relics. 11 relic first floor. I'm certain it's happened before, but not to me. It probably has. Sometimes you just have a bunch of question marks in the whole line, and they're all additional. Whatchamacallums? Relics chests. Should I hollow back this? Yeah, I'll do it. That won't wake the enemy up, but it will put a Frost Orb in the front line so that I'm more comfortable more comfortable defending, I tell you right before I have to double bulk up and lose all but 1 orb slot. Alright, so we wake the enemy up next turn by just throwing Refract at you. Actually, I'm probably way better off just hitting you with 3 strikes and keeping a Frost Orb there to double trigger. Yeah, we are. Oh no, you took away 2 of my strength and 2 of my dex. Oh no, what am I gonna do about it? I guess I'll just have 3 of each left over. Just gonna throw Refract here. I want to get aggressive. Alright, GG, Lagavulin Matriarch. There is modded, multicast, and signal boost. I'm okay taking a modded here. Gives us the ability to keep some energy on board. Some orb slots on board. Arubis? Prismatic Gem. Yes. Card rewards can now contain cards from other colors. Let's go mental. Let's do it. That's also 5 energy on turn 1, which that's good. That's actually a lot. So that Refract is basically lethal. And when I say basically, I mean it is. Dirge, Pinpoint, Beamsel. I'm such a Beamsel. Do I Pinpoint? Am I Pinpoint pilled or Beamsel? Pinpoint will routinely be playable for 0. Routinely be playable for like 1 or 2. I'm taking additional draw after this though. How often do I'm going to float excess energy a lot of the time because of this Prismatic Gem. Give me that Dirge. Dirge me. Dirge me up, Buttercup. I think I should also keep my potions on a cycle. I don't need to take... I don't need to take 5 damage here, is what I was about to lie. I was about to lie to you. On camera. I do need to take that 5 damage. It's compulsory. Get him. Upgraded Wisp. Interesting. Yes. I think I take a copy of that. It's just a retain energy that I get to draw into. It's a miracle. Oh, disgusting. Oh, I'd love to have a different potion for this turn. This sucks. Yeah, I should try and kill some of you so that I can ruin, so that I can lessen the. Oh God. Oh! Yikes. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see either. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the fairy in a bottle popped in this fight, and I'm 100% serious. Yuck. Okay, we're I forgot how well the gold-plated gable and the frost orb defends us. Okay, we're immediately after I told you the world was ending, we're completely fine. I was just practicing for when the world really does end, you see. I don't know if taking Battle Trance, which promises a cessation of draw, is a good idea for us, but it is more draw, unless I've got Dirge, I guess. It's more draw than I'm otherwise likely to have in that hand. Give me a Battle Trance, I think. Just the one, though. I'm not done yet. Cool-headed for this hand. Not eager to have a whole handful of nothing. Turbo. Wisp. I'll hologram back a Turbo and do it one more time before dropping a Dirge for 8. Okay. I think I just go all out, right? It's Focus Strike, retracts, throw the damage on the board, I defend, Hosty takes the extra damage. Should have done it against the frontline target, that's the only difference I really should have done in retrospect. All's well though, as long as I defend decently the turn after, which I do, we're comfy. I'd love to see Equilibrium. I could get a lot of use out of that. Shadow Shield. Upgraded. Yeah. Big block. Big block. Gonna need a couple of those. I gotta pick them before I need them, so that I don't need them so bad I die. With the amount of draw and Dirge that I have in this deck, I really feel like another Turbo is appropriate. I also feel like getting an Eternal Feather to heal me at rest sites so that I don't have to rest at rest sites so that I can dig at rest sites is a really good idea, and then I did that, and then I got the Turbo as well, and then I walked away. We all remember how that one went. Let's get bulky. Defend. Turbo Dojo. Temp HP on Aussie to try and keep us comfy here, but also, yeah, now we've got all these souls in the draw pile, which can eat away at our stats while we're trying to get down to a playable hand. Oh boy. I have to play that yesterday. There you go. Then cool-headed. Was focused. GG. Eradicate, anticipate, subroutine. I do think at some point Eradicate is just blow the enemy up. Give me the blow the enemy up button. I'll dig for another relic. Choose your bracelet. Enemies are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, and I have a lot of question mark rooms on this floor. We also then get a war paint upon pickup upgrade to random skills. And a beating remnant. Whenever you lose 20 health in a turn, you can lose no more. Vigorous. Oh yeah, Vigorous 8 on Eradicate. Upgraded for 8 damage the first time it's played each combat. I could dig. Kisaragama, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn. Deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to throw away a fairy in a bottle to get another foul potion. Oh, you didn't give me the Valve Ender, but you did give me, oh my god, a rare power or a rare skill. Give me a rare power, please. Defrag, Trash the Treasure, or Creative AI. We've got 3 statuses in this whole cycle. I don't think Trash the Treasure is our choice. I think it's Defrag. I think it's absolutely Defrag. I stand by everything I've done this floor, including the choice to never upgrade anything. Dig again. 2 additional cards in the open again. That sounds great to me. I'm holding this so that I can get the Foul Vendor event. I want it. I want it so bad. I've never had it. I just want to know what it tastes like. Mm-hmm. I'm a hollowback cool-headed. Nice. Let's drop 2 frantic escapes. I got time. Mm-hmm. Signal boost, frantic escape, defend, defend. We defend for all but 1. We get a bunch of additional draw off of the back of it, though. And then signal boost our beam up. Let's drop a... no, just 2 strikes. Leave the Eradicate in hand. Of course, it retains. Comfortable defense. Oh, we defend comfortably. Yeah, I mean, like, I could steal 150 health off of you right now if I was so inclined. It'd look a lot like that. Don't tell anyone I can do that, though. You gotta play him sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, Dirge is gonna have to go out just to get a single card in the draw cycle, though. I really gotta start throwing more damage so that I can just end you. Yeah. Eradicate for the kill, and Oblivion, All for One, and Crash Landing. I mean, All for One's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's fine. It's pretty good. Crash Landing's interesting in that it puts a bunch of debris in hand, so if I played that and then played Compact, a card I do not have, by the way, I'll be able to turn it all into energy, which that could be fun. Anyway, I'm going to take the awful one. Tanks. Ooh. No, this isn't a mole deck. I don't need... Well, do I? I feel like maybe I do need a way to do damage that isn't how I'm trying to. You may cook at rest sites. I don't have the time to cook at rest sites. Mole got buffed. It now has better scaling for all other mole cards. That said, what is my deck? It's about building up energy so that I can... building up energy and strength so that I can execute giant dirge turns? Is that what my deck is? Let's have a look at this path as well. No 3 rest paths, unfortunately, but there is this lovely mystical line of question marks over on the left hand. I feel like the reliable block is also really good, just gives us a lot more safety. Start developing some orbs to take care of the rest of the problem. Yep. No turbos in there, unfortunately. I can get back a boost away with Awful One. Not exactly what I would have been asking for. Dirge is 12. It defends us probably as best as I can do here. I end up still losing 2 max HP. Crush Under, Overclock, and Bully. Overclock. Easy. Oh, thank you kindly. I'm just going to eradicate that guy in the back line. And we can figure out what to do about this living shield in the front line next turn. North one brings back a couple 0 costs. Not good enough ones to actually keep us ahead here, though. 21. I'm gonna bulk up and drop a defend. And dodge. Uh-oh. I was really hoping I would have drawn... you know what? I'm gonna throw the Foul Potion there. There you go. If I now see... Actually, Armaments Upgraded is really good for this deck. I haven't upgraded that many cards. If I now see the Foul Merchant, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Like, this is not fair. It wouldn't be fair. This is not fair. Upgrade 2 random cards. Hit the shop. I mean, I would have just thrown away the thing here anyway, to be clear. It would have been a little helpful, I guess. Definitely think a cut is worth there. Add a skill related to draw or energy. I think energy. Do I think energy? No. Draw. Yeah. We could have Dirge never exhaust, which is pretty goddamn good. Unnerf our Dirge, please. Anchor. Study to combat with 10 block, and then dig again. Hey, up to 10 block persists between turns. Nice. Our biggest individual... sadly, I can't double buff the Eradicate here. So I'll just choose to transform my base strike into a reboot. Significant upgrade for that card. We'll dig one more time, get a Strawby. Strawble! Cool-headed. I've got a Clumsy and a Decay. Come on, show me the Decay. Deal cast? No. 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 God damn it. Alright, you can have a defend. You got it. You got it. You can have that, buddy. I'll go for the elite. Signal boost the defrag, and then cool-headed our way down into a comfortable turn. Nice. Battle Trance into double turbo, and just drop a big Dirge. I'll have an Osty, thank you. Mm-hmm. Upgrade that whole hand, and then... God, what am I even... So I can get rid of that dual cast for free. Modded cycles itself instantly as well. I'm gonna have to hologram to get a turbo upgrade just for additional energy in this hand. Play Refract. So that's the thing. I wanted all for one, but I wanted it much earlier. Can I still get enough value out of it here? Zap for the bush, dual cast, and then, yeah, GG. Razor Tooth. Every time you play an attack or skill, upgrade it for the rest of the combat, and I'm taking an adrenaline, thank you kindly. I'll just take that, please. And you know what? Have I done anything but dig at every rest site? I'm just gonna dig again. Bulking up sooner rather than later seems a good idea. Double playing it. No, but I could double play defrag. Yeah. I can bulk up. Let's drop armaments into focus strike, overclock for draw. Wisp into shadow shields. Nice. Signal boost, and then I take damage unless I want to continue. No, I'm taking... No, nothing. There we go. Right, because it's a double hit. So I'd love to get the Dark Orb to the front of the line and then get to nurse it there for a while. Let's see if I can get that here. Especially with modded, that seems likely. Let us turbo, hollow back all for one in order to get more turbos. Turbo. Zap, overclock. I'm looking for big Dirge this turn, ideally. Double signal boost available here. Nice. And then big Dirge. Great way to get some safety in here. We'll leave adrenaline for another cycle where I might need it. Does feel like dual cast should probably go out now. Don't really have time to grow it that much. 1, 2, 21. So it's just going to be short. Unless... Damn. I really needed Turbo to be the additional card that came back there rather than the other two that we got. That's okay. It's still fine. We full defend that turn. We set up well, not probably lethal the turn after, right? Yeah, I can just make this definitely lethal. Simply use my lethal card. Mad Science isn't worth upgrading here because Armaments doesn't care about it at all. Okay. That's just a great setup turn. I'm fully defended. All of those cards stay in the next cycle, and we have pretty good cards available in the next hand already. Sadly, my best execution turns always turn out to be turns the enemy is least executable. Okay, drop dual cast, and yeah, I'll over defend and then just drop the big Dirge again. Why not? No, it's actually not over defending, it was just right. Although this is the perfect turn for an over defense if I can get it. I'll happily reboot there. That'll do it. Retain the additional defense for the next turn with Sturdy Clamp. And the turn after, even if this turn isn't going to use it. God damn. I feel like I should probably just throw that Eradicate. Because more and more of my deck is going to become debuffs. Statuses, rather. And I do not have a way to deal with those, so... At a certain point... Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, at a certain point, like maybe this point... we start taking damage as a result. I'm going to drop a block pot on that turn. Thank heck we have an All for One available in this hand. Finally. Let's just... Yeah, okay. Just confirming All for One is definitely full of all of the tools I want to get here. GG. Alright. There goes the test subject. We can pop our Strength Pod at the top of this fight. And start with Modded. Perfect. Then Mad. Oh my god. Great hand for Armaments to hit the upgrade on all of. We get an additional hologram to keep in the deck. We upgrade the Battle Trance before we play it. And we get Turbo's additional energy. Already. Perfect. I actually feel like I'm probably best served by drawing back into another Modded and then playing it now. Getting the additional Orb slot. Nice. We'll use Turbo to develop a... Yeah, fine. Shadow Shield and then Cool Header right behind it. Well, I mean, that's why we did it earlier. Bulk up and Focus Strike, Focus Strike. All for One would bring back Turbo, Adrenaline, Boost Away, Turbo, Battle Trance. Yeah, that's great. We have to play that All for One. I'll play Zap first, because then Zap gets upgraded by Razortooth, becoming 0 cost, and gets returned to hand by All for One. Sadly, Dirge is in hand. So I'm going to struggle to find things to spend all of this additional energy I'm generating on. Yeah, sadly Signal Boost has nothing it can even affect in the rest of the deck. So it's not worth playing a turbo just to generate it. We get additional defense available that turn. Ooh, both of those hit the back line. That was tough. Line 27 this turn. I feel like we're not dealing with damage after this turn. Play out Signal Boost just to get rid of it there. Okay. I think better preparation for me is going to be dropping a big Dirge on this field. Give myself a temporary HP pool for the Queen to spend against. Hologram back turbo, soul, zap. Trying to get rid of cards in hand to make space for 0 costs from All for One. Okay. And then soul into Battle Trance. Yeah, just trying to get past as many voids as I'll draw into. Great. That Focus Strike actually does a huge amount of work this turn. By buffing the Frost Orb that we triple dipple on. Then I could drop the Eradicate for 80 damage this turn, which is not bad at, but it really does feel like a draw 2 should be impactful enough to get us back into a good turn, especially with Battle Trance drawing 4 afterwards. And nope, never mind. I'll just drop another Focus. Very happy to have a Frost Orb, a Dark Orb that's just gradually gaining size here. Okay, Turbo, All for One. This is our Eradicate turn. Boots, Battle Trance. Yeah, Battle Trance, absolutely. Turbo gain, and then Eradicate is now 210 damage to a single target. I do not have the ability to push further, so I'll simply throw that and trust it to be enough. GG. No, I didn't say it too early. Yeah, the lightning orbs got him. GG. That was a fun run. Legitimately, like, give me a shovel and I'm gonna dig. It's one of my favorite verbs to enact with a shovel, frankly. It's dig and food into my face. Those are the two. Mass 25 or more relics, flawless, one without ever resting. Okay, so I never rested. Did I ever upgrade a card manually? The answer to that is no. I dug at every single rest site. Who knows if that's the title? It might be. I don't know. You tell me. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/Rhapsody Plays. I'd rather thank you. Special thanks this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we see you all next time.